today and its effects, and I want to persuade you guys that we need to take action to combat all of the evil things that is doing to us. So pretty much we have only one Earth, and that's the only one we're ever going to get, so far at least. And it's in our hands, as you see in the picture, the guy's holding Earth. And I think that's really symbolic because we only have one. We can't go to like Mars yet, maybe. We can't go there and like start to live there or grow plants or anything. So this is the only Earth we have. So we need to try as hard as we can to make this planet survive as long as we can. So the problem is that the carbon levels in the atmosphere have raised like exponentially, like crazy high, that it's not even comparable to before, because as long as they've been able to scientifically calculate the level of carbon, it's over like 100 times higher than it was before, but it's parts per billion, so you don't think it's a lot, but actually just a little bit of change in the atmosphere is enough to cause catastrophic consequences and stuff like that. And, so the problems are caused by natural causes like greenhouse gases, which come from many things like the sun, volcanoes, and a lot of natural things that we really don't have any control over. But there are some causes that are caused by us, and that's like burning fossil fuels, gases, running farms, which might not seem like they're harmful, but they actually are, with all the industrial equipment that is used to run them and all the things that we destroy on the ground, like the earth and stuff. And then deforestation, which is quite simple. You cut down trees, which take out carbon dioxide. And here is it's not that big, but you can see this is 2000, the year 2000. This is the year 1000, which is like 1,000 years ago, and the level of carbon is about 280. And then just after 1800, like late 1800s, when industrialization started, it rose like exponentially, and it's above 330 right now. And this is up to 2000, so if there was further data, it would actually be even higher than that. So it's rising exponentially, so there's no like myth in there. It is happening. There's no maybe. So what solutions are there? So natural things, as I mentioned, they have like their own effect, and we really can't control them yet, at least. So we have to take our own steps, which is like buying fuel-efficient cars, like as Vincent mentioned, like hybrids and stuff like that. Those are the leading cause of global warming that humans produce, and it's like a big effect because everyone drives a car pretty much, and each car, like billions and billions of pollution just comes out of it every year, and that's the biggest cause. And then use clean and renewable energy in your house, like natural gases maybe, or renewable gases. Carpooling, which is also get a hybrid, and plant and grow trees. Plant a tree in your house, and that takes away some carbon from the atmosphere. And slowly, if everyone does it, it'll eventually have some effect. Recycling, so you don't lose all that garbage that you use. It gets reused instead of making new ones, because garbage is not like something that just goes away. It's always there. And another thing is buying locally and organic food. If you buy locally, that means it doesn't have to be shipped all the way from China. So all those carriers and stuff that carry it over here, all that gas is saved. And organic food, it's healthy for you, and it's renewable, so it's good for the environment too. So if you do all of these things, you can help make your planet safe and fun, and you won't have to worry about global warming, and you can enjoy the nice weather we get day to day. And but if you don't, there can be potentially fatal consequences. And some consequences is like polar ice caps melting, could be flooding. Like it's not real, but in the future this may happen, and it's like the whole city of New York is you can't, there's no streets anymore. You do see the tops of the skyscrapers and stuff. And then the desert will form in like places where there shouldn't be and there aren't right now. And the ocean will become more acidic because the atmosphere has more carbon and the carbon is absorbed by the ocean. So water will be more scarce and you won't be able to drink a lot of it. And natural habitats destroyed, like polar bears and other animals won't be able to live in the current environment they live in. And then millions and billions of dollars in disasters it'll cost us a lot just to survive or like try to repair all the damages that is caused by global warming. And then, so there's one major misconception about global warming, and like if you guys can read this, it's this guy saying, "See, I told you global warming was a myth." And then this other guy said, "Expect this is Las Vegas, Nevada in July '88." So it's like, the guy said, okay, it's snowing, so it can't be warming, but it's not, it shouldn't snow in Las Vegas ever, or even in July especially. And that's a misconception that the planet in a whole is warming, but the thing is, the climate is changing, so it doesn't necessarily have to mean every place is getting hotter. But eventually, after hundreds and thousands of years, everything will get warmer, but it just means the climate is changing to what it normally shouldn't be, so it's becoming disastrous. So we need to take action. We need to mend our current ways of like just going day by day by polluting and stuff like that. We need to reverse our effects that we have already caused, which is by stopping them, and we need to save the planet by that, and then more importantly, we have to save ourselves. And just like it's meant, like we only get one chance for our planet, and if that one chance goes away, we're on thin ice. And just like these polar bears, like, we have to tread carefully. Thank you.